Hello again, my name is Rodney Reynolds and I'm with www.3dgameman.com, and this is another video review. Remember folks, these videos are completely unedited and these are only my opinions. Today I'll be looking at the Kodak DC3400 digital camera. I'm going to swing over to have a look at the camera right now. This is the Kodak DC3400 zoom digital camera, and it has of course a flash, it has an optic view finder, red eye reduction, a timer for taking photographs of yourself. Also, of course, you have a macro selection as well as a scenery selection, and you have a flash on and off option here. Of course, this is the shutter, and this is the telephoto zoom in and out. You have a power on and off here. This is the viewfinder here. These are the menu controls when you actually turn on the camera, scrolling back and forth. And if you look here, this is a very simple toggle dial where you can, if you want to take pictures, you just select capture. If you want to review your pictures, just click on review. If you want to connect it to the PC, and this camera connects via USB or serial, and of course you can hook this up to a Macintosh as well. Video out to your television, and an AC adapter, which is optional. This here is the flash card. This is where the flash card goes. This camera comes with a 8 megabyte flash card, and at first glance this camera does appear to be very sturdy and stable, and it certainly has that feel of being very well made. And if you look at the bottom of the camera, of course the battery compartment is here. 4 AA batteries. The camera does come with 4 AA batteries. They are not rechargeable. I would certainly recommend getting rechargeable batteries for this camera, as well as maybe getting the optional AC adapter for this camera. Most of the new cameras these days do not come with an AC adapter included, which I think is a little ridiculous considering how much you pay for these cameras. They should at least come with an AC adapter. But in any case, this is no different than a lot of other cameras on the market these days which do not come with an AC adapter. This is your tripod mount, just a standard tripod, and this is the brightness controls for the LED on the back. So there you have it. This is the controls of the camera. Now if let's go to turn on the camera, well, let's just continue here as well. The other option here, of course, you have is the camera setup, and this sets up such things as auto ISO and other settings in the camera as well, which are actually highlighted by the links that I have on my website. Let me just turn on the camera right here, right now, and just go through a few. Now if you notice, it's a very readable screen, and you of course can scroll through the options very simply. Now if you notice here, this is a very cool feature this camera has. You can actually import borders or logos from your computer into the camera. So if you're taking company pictures, or if you just want to do it, have a personal thing on there like a border or your name on the bottom of the picture or the top left hand corner of the picture, you can actually import your logo or your border or anything for that matter into the photograph, so you don't have to take the picture, then use Adobe Photoshop or some other program to actually, put the logo or border on top of it. It'll actually do it right away for you. And if you notice just then, the camera actually shut down. It does have an excellent power saving option in this camera as well, and it's extremely good on batteries compared to some digital cameras on the market. So you have your options there. This is the camera setup. If you look into Connect, of course, there's nothing there, but you'll see this little option at the top. This would be the time to connect it to the computer. And right here, of course, is the review of the camera. So you can scroll through your pictures. And of course, you can pop down a menu within the review. And this gives you other options. Is you can actually zoom in on an existing photograph inside the camera, which is kind of cool if you want to zoom in and out in the camera itself. As you can see, I can scroll back and forth to the picture and go back to the previous menu. I can delete one picture, or of course I can delete all pictures. Let's just go ahead and delete all these pictures because I have imported them into the computer. So I'll delete all, and it says deleting all pictures. Now, of course, the next selection is to go up to the capture mode, which is the mode that you're going to be taking photographs with. Now, something that does happen here is that the cover for the camera is rubberized. So when you actually put it over the top, and if you do forget to remove the cover, it doesn't matter because it will just pop off automatically. So you're not damaging the camera if you forget to take off the cover. And even if you forget to take off the camera, take off the cover, you won't be taking pictures with the cover on. So it's kind of a neat little feature. I would have liked them to maybe incorporate some kind of auto flip so that it would have, when you enable or disable the camera, it would just automatically flip in and out. This way you've got to, of course, remember to put back the cover every single time. So overall, this camera is an excellent camera. It takes excellent pictures, and I have as well put those pictures on my website, so you can have a look at those. Overall, excellent macro shots, excellent colors of whether it be flowers or just dim lighting conditions. So it's a very good camera. It retails for $7.99. That's Canadian funds. So overall, it's an excellent camera. It does take some excellent pictures, and these pictures can be taken to most of the newer photo developing camera stores will be able to make an 8 by 10 print from this output of this camera. So that's quite good. So I give this camera overall an 8.5 out of 10. Then of course the positives are the cameras. It takes excellent quality pictures, and that's what you want from a camera. The negatives is the size. The size is a little bit large. It does not come with any movie capture or sound capture abilities, and it does not come with. It only comes with an 8 meg card, which I don't know why these cameras come with such a low megabytes on these cards, because you can only take around 13 or 14 shots with this camera at full quality resolution. Now, if you go down to low resolutions, you can probably fit up to 40 on it, but of course you're losing the quality of the picture. But overall, this is an excellent camera. So there you have it, the Kodak DC3400. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. Excellent camera overall. Certainly recommend a purchase on this. Other cameras in the market, the same kind of specs as this one, is of course the Canon S10. It's a very compact, small camera, but due to the smallness of it, the quality of the images are not as good, and as well the flash capabilities. Being a smaller camera, of course you would not be able to have the excellent flash capabilities as you have on the Kodak. But overall, of course, I'm sure the Canon S10 is a great camera as well, but the Kodak, again, is an excellent camera. One of the biggest things I noticed about this camera was the quality of the pictures. They're very, very accurate colors and very bright and vibrant colors. So I like the camera overall. Again, this is Rodney Reynolds with another video review from 3D Game Man. Stay tuned, and next week we will have another video review.